and welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm Lindy Hewson, publisher of PKN, and this week's episode is brought to you by Filton Packaging, a trusted Australian manufacturer of flexible packaging solutions, combining cutting-edge print technology with tailored film and bag solutions to elevate your brand. We begin with a major innovation in beverage packaging. This week, PKN attended the opening of Helio, Orora's new high-speed digital direct-to-can printing system, at its Dandenong facility in Victoria. It's the first installation of its kind in the Southern Hemisphere, and Orora is the first can maker globally to have digital direct-to-can decoration integrated into a can manufacturing line. Built around Velox IDS NC500 technology, the Helio system prints full-color, photorealistic decoration directly onto aluminium beverage cans at speeds of up to 500 units per minute. It enables 360 degrees decoration, high build textures and fast turnarounds, all without the need for labels, plates or sleeves. Chris Smith, the Executive General Manager of Orora Cans, said that with Helio, the company can offer customers greater freedom to express their brand personality through packaging, with fast turnarounds, no tooling costs and high-end visual effects previously only possible on long runs. The system also supports sustainability goals by reducing overproduction, eliminating plastic-based decoration and maximizing efficiency. Now, turning to a series of developments calling for stronger national action on packaging, recycling and circularity. At the National Recycling Roundtable held this week, hosted by Visy and the Sydney Morning Herald, industry leaders from major food and beverage brands joined Environment Minister Murray Watt and Visy senior executives to discuss harmonised curbside recycling, including a national 4-bin model like that adopted in Victoria, and stronger local remanufacturing. Visy CEO Mark DeWitt said, "At Visy, we don't believe recycling happens when something is put in a bin. We believe materials are recycled once they are made into new products, reinforcing the need for domestic remanufacturing capacity to close the loop." Also this week, a coalition of major packaging, recycling and environmental organisations, including Cleanaway, Pact Group, Tomra, Regroup, Reloop Pacific and the Boomerang Alliance, is lobbying government to double the container deposit scheme refund from 10 cents to at least 20 cents. The group says this change is essential to raise return rates, which currently sit at 68%, and to match higher performing systems overseas that achieve return rates above 90% with corresponding higher refund rates. In their joint letter to government, the coalition noted that over 1.3 billion PET plastic bottles were landfilled or littered in Australia in 2023. There will not be any significant change unless there is a more substantial financial incentive for ordinary Australians to participate, the lobby group said. And in another lobby action, several industry groups are urging the federal government to finalise consultations and implement a mandatory industry-funded producer responsibility scheme for packaging. Stakeholders from the Australian Food and Grocery Council, Australian Council of Recycling, Australian Packaging Covenant Organisation, Boomerang Alliance again, Soft Plastic Stewardship Australia and Waste Management and Resource Recovery Association say a national framework with consistent standards is critical to eliminating unrecoverable waste and realising a true circular economy. Chris Foley, the CEO of APCO, said timely government action on design standards and recycled content mandates would maximise the impact of industry-led initiatives to meet national packaging targets. And in keeping with the push for viable circular systems, a new certification scheme called ReMade in Australia is set to launch in late 2025. The program will provide a mark for products made with recycled content in Australia and aims to boost consumer confidence in circular solutions. Well, that is all we have time for today, folks. For more on these and other stories, head over to packagingnews.com.au. And thank you, as ever, for watching.